Good morning, guys. It's Sunday and I'm starting my day vlog today. There is so much to do today that I don't even know exactly where to start from. The house is in chaos. I look like a hot mess. My hair needs to be washed, need to do sports. But I really wanted to film this vlog and decided to anyway do it. First and foremost, I have to feed the fur babies because they've been very patient today in the morning. We've slept in because we went very late to bed last night. And then afterwards I need to go to the neighbor to pick up the package. Finally my broom for matcha latte arrived. I've been loving matcha latte last week, like homemade one. I once again dared to buy that and start preparing it at home because I remember that once I got the matcha tea, I did not really set how to prepare it, just boil the water and put it on over the powder, and it was too bitter, it was not mixing up, and I somehow gave up on it. I remember that I even threw away the powder, which is pretty expensive. If you are into matcha tea or latte, you would definitely know that. And then I drank a few times with friends outside once again, matcha latte, and I was like, why I'm not doing this at home? I need to learn how to do it properly because it tastes delicious. And then I got another order with matcha powder and googled how to prepare it properly. I think I found the mix how I like it for myself, but the blend was not really perfect. So then we got this bamboo broom, which they use traditionally as well, which helps to blend in this matcha perfectly. Anyhow, and that is at the neighbor. I need to pick that up and prepare that for myself this morning. I'm gonna maybe include as well what I eat today in this video and just take you on board with me because it's gonna be a home vlog, and then update you on the things that we have been doing and all. Stay tuned. Do you know what's worst about having the open kitchen integrated into the living room, in my opinion? If you don't tidy up every single day or every single evening, you wake up to this chaos things standing around. I know some of people, or a lot of people will say that's not very bad, but I just cannot function when things are just laying around. And at the moment the entire house is in this condition. So before I feed the cats, I'm gonna just take away the things, and then when we clean it up, I think Falco will thoroughly do that, but for the moment being I'm just gonna take away the things so that I can work on the countertop without any obstacles standing around. Now is the time for reality. They act like that they are super hungry, right? I'm gonna open now the food and you will see that they won't even look at it. They will just start running away. Just kills me every single time, a little bit inside, because I'm so worried about them when once they're gonna be sick, how it's gonna go, because even now when they are healthy I have to hand feed them so that they eat anything at all. Got to the point that it is that bad that they don't eat anything on their own except Cosma, which doesn't have any vitamins and any needed nutrients, so we can't feed them that all the time. And yeah, that's just the reality. Told ya. You just saw how I had to feed Mia, and probably you're gonna be wondering why I don't put simply the plate in front of her and then let her eat. But trust me, I've tried that hundreds of times. I don't know what they have with plates, but as soon as you try to sort of move the plate towards their direction, they walk backwards or just completely go away from it. I know it's the persistence game. I know it in my head that if I just wait, they're gonna eat at some point. But I have to be very honest as well. They grew very, very stubborn with us. They eat with the cat sitter when they are here, but we've had the occasions where they really persisted entire day long because they know in the evening we're going to be playing with them with dry food in the corridor, so they just wait for that. And I don't really want that they just eat only dry food or once in a day, and I don't have as well persistence to watch them hungry because they start to behave very bad then. Okay, very bad is exaggerated, but like start to scratch the screen of the TV, or annoy Falco or me, or meow around. So typical cat thing. That's why you saw. That's the reality. I've had Mia now, and at some point I will have to be I will have to feed Jamesy as well somehow. You also probably noticed in the background that I already brought the packages from my neighbor. It was very funny because I went to the wrong neighbor thinking he had our post, but that was the one who had our previous post, and had to go all the way to another one. So the box is opening up and you're curious, aren't you? Look, we got the broom. Matcha. So this is how it looks. So guys, this is how the matcha broom looks like, which I was talking about in the morning. It's made out of bamboo, and usually you have some type of holder. You just have to store this as well somewhere very dry area, so that it doesn't start to fall into pieces. I've heard that these bristles start to break very quickly because it's made out of natural material, and as soon as it gets in touch with water or stays like humid, it starts to break up even more. Yeah, so let's see how long this is gonna persist and what results it's gonna bring about. We're gonna do matcha latte in a minute with you. So yeah, look at this too. What is up? Is this interesting? Is this interesting? Mia, we need to unbox that. We need to open that up. So another thing which we have here is cup measures and the bowls by Joseph. We really liked how it allows you to stack everything together and minimize in terms of space. In our new kitchen, in new house, we will have even less space than this, or at least not more than what we have right now. And we were thinking for some smart solution in that regard. We don't have any cup measurers, and I was always struggling to just calculate what it would mean in terms of grams, and I'm very happy that we got our hands on this now. So let's see how it looks and if the quality is good as well. Obviously everything wrapped in plastic paper. That's how it looks. So you can pick up individually, like by pressing from the bottom. Oh gosh, it's not really convenient mechanism behind. When you press here, it just starts to jump out. Did you see that? Anyhow, you just have to press from the behind the particular sets which you like, and then you can use that. This looks adorable. Then you have two different kind of sieves. Not sure about the word, have to check that. The first one here, and second one for more salads or bigger pieces which won't slide through these holes. This one you can use for pasta or rice, obviously. And then you have two additional bowls, one large and one very small one. So that is how it looks when stacked up completely. So far, approved. So this is the stack of disposable cartons which we have to bring down later today. The lower two are from my Cody, as you can see, because Kitty's got the new scratchers. We have a collaboration with them, so I have to somehow film some pictures today as well. The first one is here. They really love this because it has hole and they can play there. And the second one we just placed over here because that's the area where Jamesy scratches. This one doesn't have hole, as you can see. As you can see, Jamesy loves the boxes. Today when I woke up, he was hiding in the lower one and he just ran out so scared and scared me as well. What were you doing in there? What were you doing in there? So I'm starting to prepare the matcha latte right now and wanted to walk you through what I use for that. First of all, you need matcha, and I have here Matcha Moments, which we got from Amazon. It's a premium grade, as you can see. The new brew, which I'm very excited to test today. Obviously a large cup. Something to sweeten it up if you think that matcha is a bit bitter for you. I have the new Frostener as well, which I am in love with. Ever since I got it, I've used already 5 times and I really love that. It's super simple product. Have to be really cautious not to get any liquid on the buttons or on the bottom area, otherwise it's gonna stop working, but it does its job very well. I tried it with almond milk and with normal dairy, like normal milk, and I have to say that it does the frosting a lot better when you have real milk inside, but you can choose the milk of your choice for preparing your drink. Yeah, let's get started. So that is how easy it is to prepare matcha latte in home environment. I'm using ½ teaspoon of matcha powder, and for making it extra fine, I'm using sieve on top of the glass. Once I've run the powder through the sieve in the glass, I'm dissolving it with hot water, which is in a pre-boiling condition, sort of around 80 degrees. And then using the new broom, which I'm 100% approving in comparison to my previous experiences that I've made, to completely dissolve the green powder in the hot water. For this, I'm using sort of an M motion, meaning I'm moving the broom upwards and downwards until it has created foam or as a top layer. After that, I'm topping it up with the frosted milk, which has been preparing alongside. And at the very end, I am adding a little bit of matcha powder, again through sieve, to just decorate the top of the drink. If you think that your drink is not as sweet as you would love it to be, like me, you can obviously add a little bit of honey inside and then mix it up. Guys, I have laundry to hang up. You know how boring this chore can be. Usually I put on some music while I'll do that, but now once I'm filming the day vlog, I thought what a better opportunity other than now to update you on the things that we have been doing so far. Anyhow, Falco brought down the garbage. I tidied up our sleeping room a little bit at least. And instead of getting thorough with the flat cleanup, we decided that after me hanging these washings, we're gonna watch a Life on Our Planet. I think that's how the documentary is called, by David Attenborough. I think most of you will know about him. He's well known for his documentary series on animal and planet Earth. Has been working many years together with BBC, I bet, and this documentary has been often reposted nowadays on social media, and obviously me being a social media junkie jumped on that. Falco downloaded it for us, and he just needed to ask me once if I want to watch that. I obviously dropped all my plans for today. Okay, not for whole day, but you remember how I started the day, that I have so much to do, meaning prepping myself for the new week, filming the collaboration, cleaning house and whatnot. But yeah, so far it has been all about delicious breakfast, and that's it basically. Anyhow, don't want to judge myself, want to enjoy the weekend a little bit at least. I really have utter respect for the people who are full-time working and having kids in addition, and still managing all the things that they love or enjoy in life to do. I really don't know, like with the adult responsibilities and all the things that has to be arranged with house right now, full-time work and my driving lessons, I really don't know. I am really struggling to find time for anything, really. Or I struggle with time management, I don't know. You're gonna be sitting there like saying, welcome to the adult life, but yeah. I mean, I was used to always working half-time and having so much time. I don't even know what I was complaining about before. It's like, life proves you wanted full-time job. Here you have it. You don't have time for anything else, really. It is later in the day and I already prepared the setup for doing sports. I am feeling ultra lazy this week. I have not been doing the sports as regular as I usually do, but I want to get back to my routine of doing it 5 times a week. So if I don't do it today, I know that tomorrow is less of a chance for me to do it. So maybe I'm gonna do the Monday like routine today on Sunday, because I know that my Monday is pretty much fully packed. As for the movie, we watched it, and to be very honest, one or other tear has been shed from my side. I get very, very sentimental when seeing movies like that, and once again realizing what sort of an impact and footprint we are having in our life, on the environment that we are surrounded with, and also how we all tend to close eyes on the impacts and the results, outputs of our actions in a daily basis, because we are also sort of a victim of our routines and habits, of what we consume, of the way we live, because we don't want to simply know more about it, because it makes us feel guilty, responsible, which we obviously are. And when I'm talking about it, we, I mean myself included, I'm definitely guilty of high consumerism and purchasing everything from all over the world and not paying attention to the transaction costs, consuming a lot of meat, more than I think that I need, and more than I think that is sustainable. So yeah, it was sort of an eye-opener, and we had also a discussion at home with regards to it, a little bit of what we ourselves in our household could do with that regards, what that means on a global scale, what that would bring, and if this is realistic, the vision that David Attenborough was presenting with regards to the future and the changes that could impact what is all happening around us, was absolutely beautiful film. Nothing groundbreaking in a way that what we have not heard already, but was sort of a reminder and ringing the alarms that we need to be alert, and that there is no time to wait, and that we need to make changes in our daily lives. So, but as you saw, I am already dressed in my sport wear, so I'm gonna start now with that, otherwise it's getting pretty late. As you can see, I just got out of the shower, washed myself, and it's almost 19. 6:32. It's pretty late to start cooking, but we need to do that. So I'm gonna quickly apply some skincare for evening and leave it on my face. I look very red and like patched because I love to shower in hot water. That's definitely not good for the skin, but yeah, that's how it is. Habits. So I'm gonna do that right away and then get on cracking with the food. So I'm starting to prepare a side salad for my salmon tonight, and I already prepared and sorted out the masses for the salad which I will be using. I wanted to quickly walk you through it. I have here butter, 2.5 tablespoons. I will be using some sage, some thyme. We did not have them in fresh form, that's why I have their like powder form. I have celery, carrot, half of onion, as you can see, half cauliflower. Just have to cut them into smaller pieces. And then almond, once again in a powder form. We could not find the whole almonds which were unsalted, and Falco got this version, that's why. I have 1/4 of chicken broth, parsley. I think this is a bit too much, but I'm gonna see once I chop that. This is half cup of pomegranate and a little bit of rosemary. Meanwhile, Falco prepared the salmon for me. It has a little bit of garlic and onion, olive oil, and salt and pepper. Now it's gonna get wrapped up and grilled, obviously on the grill. So my food is ready, and it is already 29:33. I have to indulge that quickly and then call it a day. Bye!